Hey guys, how are you doing today? I told you I'd do a video today, and I'm doing a video today. I was thinking late last night as to what I should do this video about, and so I was going through all my old videos to find out if there's anything that I could do that I have not done before, or anything else such as that. So, I was thinking that I could do a video, kind of following up on that blood on the dance floor thing. Mainly because I got a comment on it that has some reasons, and so I was going to read through those reasons and put my comments on them. Just for a start, reading through them, I mainly just like Blood on the Dance Floor for some of their music, not all of their music. I like, more of their newer things. A lot of their older stuff, such as like Sexting and S My D and all that sort of thing. I like those songs for their beats, like, not so much for the lyrics. Just to clear that up. So, yep. Comments. Let me find the comment. Okay. Now, let's find out. Okay, so the person is, I'm really sorry that I can't pronounce that, Williani Emil, here, don't hate on her or anything if you guys don't like the fact that she is voting against Blood on the Dance Floor. It's simply for publicity reasons, I guess. I don't know, I just feel like I need to say her name, but don't hate on her because she has really good points. She's got awesome points in this. Let's see, the first one is marketing sexual music to children as young as 9. Well, children as young as 9, they get a hold of their music probably from illegally downloading it and stuff like that, because if you try and go into a store and buy it, because I've done that before just to test it, and they won't give it to you unless you are over 18 because it has explicit content. So unless they got their parents to buy it or something, then there's no way they could get it themselves. So, just putting that out there, because since it's got that explicit content, they make it to where only children over 18 can access the album. But there are other places such as like illegally downloading it, getting your parents to, stuff such as that, to where they could get the music without having to be over 18. Next reason, they claim to save the lives of suicidal children between the ages of 9 to 17. For fuck's sake, how bad do emo scenes have it? Being selfish little shits that live off mommy and daddy's resources but still claiming suicide just to benefit a fucking band obsessed with ice cream, sex, and Hello Kitty. Alrighty then. I will admit there are some emo teen kids, whatever you would like to say, that do kinda fake it. But then there are also others that do have real problems, and by saying stuff like that, you kind of push them a little bit closer to the edge. Some of them do have actual problems. As for a friend of mine, let's see, his story is a long story, but, his parents, pretty much, if he does anything wrong, they kind of lock him up in the attic. They just lock him up there with no food, no water for about a week, usually. Take everything away. He pretty much just has a bed in there. That's all he has in there is a bed and a window. But the window's locked. So in situations like that, I'm guessing you would say something like call CPS and stuff like that, but parents aren't all that stupid. They can sense CPS coming. Well, not really sense it. If they have a long-ass driveway like I do at my house, you can easily see, oh, shit, there's a car coming down the driveway. Who the hell could they be? I don't recognize that car. And then they can clean shit up and make it all spick and span, make it look like a perfect household. My parents did that when CPS was called on our house. So, you know, I know this kind of thing. Anyway, but let's see what else was there. They claimed to save the lives of suicidal children between the ages of 9 and 17. Some of the lyrics can be very touching. If you listen to, like, You Are the Heart, that's a favorite song of mine. It's very, makes them feel more understood, which I could understand if they were listening. That song came up when they were contemplating suicide. If that song were to come up, they probably would have been thinking, like, if they were feeling really alone, and then that same song come up, and then they realize that they're not the only ones that have those thoughts. So, really anything can be claimed to save a life, but really it's all in your mind that you think that they saved your life, mainly because that's what was going through your head, and their song, you say, was going through your head when you were contemplating it, and then you decided against it. It is kind of like, it's, something used to help. I'm trying to think of a big word, but it's not coming to me. But, it's kind of like, it's something to help you. It doesn't necessarily save your life. You are the one who decided against it, but they were a component to help you decide against it. Doesn't mean they necessarily saved you, but they had a part in you deciding not to pull the trigger, swallow the pills, whatever. Okay. Oh, not all of, yes, they are obsessed with ice cream, sex, and Hello Kitty, but they don't really, all their songs aren't necessarily about that, but yes, they are very obsessed with those things. Very obsessed. Okay, number 3, the Isabella controversy was fabricated by a fan that created the fake Isabella account for the purpose of bringing attention to herself as a Botdf defender. She fought back and forth with herself between accounts until the event caught a lot of Twitter attention. And to this day, the fans still think Isabella was a real person. Okay, in all truth, I've not heard of that. I have not heard of the Isabella controversy, so I can't really say a whole lot about it, but if that is completely true, that's kind of fucked up. But, you can't, judge one fan by another fan's fuck up. You can't say all the fans are the same because they're all individual people, and so you could get one fan that's completely crazy, psychotic, will fucking kill somebody who hates on them, and then you get another fan that's just like, why? Why cause that sort of violence? There's really no point in it. So you can't say all the fans are the same. I'm just gonna say that right now, but as for the Isabella controversy, I have never heard of it, so I can't really speak a lot on it. But if that is true, there are fans that will do that to get the attention of everybody because they want to get just that attention. They want to get attention. They want to get famous over Twitter. They want to be known. That's really the bottom line right there, is they want to be known. They want people to know their name, whether it's their real name or their fake name. They want to be known, and they want to be involved in something big. So, yeah, that's the whole idea of that, I think, possibly. Number 4, back in the MySpace days, loads of girls would post naked photos on their wall due to the send me nudes, make me drool enthusiast. Why else do you think Jessie Sauter's nudes were leaked? Okay, I did not know Jessie Sauter's nudes were leaked, and that was part of the reason she did that. I did not know that. And as for the nudes being posted, I have no words for that, really. But it was kind of their choice to do that, but it was brought on by Blonde Dancer's song, sexting, I think that's where that's from. Yeah, it's from sexting. I can definitely understand why kids would hear that song and be like, oh, he wants me to send him nudes, let's send nudes. I can understand where that would go through your mind. But that's why songs like that and all of their other songs are made for 18-year-olds. And because they're explicit content, You try to buy them in stores, they have put a block on them to where only 18-year-olds, 18 and older adults can buy them. So if the children younger than that get a hold of them, they're not getting it from a store. So obviously their music's not made for younger children that can get influenced by such basic words. Older children will know he's just singing a song. He's not actually asking me to send him nudes. Obviously. Me personally, I'm not over 18, but I can... I'm actually 14. I just turned 14 last January. But, so I can't really talk a whole lot about how an older person would think, but you kind of get the idea that they will understand that they're not trying to get you to send nudes, they're making a catchy song. That's really, at the end of the day, they're just trying to make a catchy song. That's gonna get in your mind and expose your brain cells! What the fuck? Okay, next. With songs like Bitches Get Stitches, Sluts Get Guts, Valentine's Day, I can never pronounce that, revenge porn, were obviously awful, deplorable, and disgusting things are being done. 2 people are being done. 2 people is fucking ridiculous how fans think Botdf are pure, innocent, and advocates against bullying. Thus, you know, they did a song targeting a 12-year-old girl. Okay, what song was that? Just pure curiosity. What song was that they were targeting the 12-year-old? I really don't know. Okay, I'm stumped. Not trying to be mean or anything, like trying to like be a bitch, but I genuinely don't know which song that is. But as for the other songs about that, yes, I completely understand. Those are very violent songs, okay? I will admit that. They are very violent songs, but personally, I like them quite a bit, you know? They're good songs. Bitches Get Stitches was actually one of the first songs I heard by them. That one and Hello Kitty. I was young. I was about 11, 10 when I first heard them. I don't know what the hell's going through my mind. I was just kind of just like, I was on Facebook. And I was doing the quizzes, you know, those old quizzes that they used to have for Quizzazz, I think. And I was doing a whole bunch of them for, like, which song are you? And I was trying to get to this whole emo phase shit. Yeah, I clearly passed it. I just like how this kind of hair looks, so I'm just kind of going with it. But I'm not as trying so fucking hard to get recognized as an emo as I was back then. Because back then I was just like, I want to have that fucking stereotype. I don't know why I wanted that stereotype, but I wanted it. And so I was doing those emo quizzes and shit, and they're really childish, so if you ever think about doing them, you can, but they're really fucking childish. But I was doing them in Blown on a Dance Floor, Black Veil Brides, that sort of thing, that they started coming up, but they were like Botdf and BBB, and I had no idea who they were. At that time, I did not know. And so I decided to go on YouTube and be like, let's check this out, Botdf. And then those songs came up. It's like, okay, let's see the top song on here. And it was, Bitches Get Stitches, I think. I think that was the first, that or Hello Kitty was the first song I listened to. And I was like, I like this song, it's pretty cool. And my little adolescent, I mean, I'm still not adolescent, but my little kid mind was just like roaring that I literally had no idea. As that little kid, I was pretty sexual music obsessed. I don't know why. I didn't like the newer day rap and pop. I didn't like that music. But when it came to Blown on a Dance Floor, I liked their content. I have no idea why, but now to this day I don't. I'm not a big fan of the lyrics portraying sexual activity and that sort of thing. It's not as big of a deal as it was when I was younger. What point was I getting to? And yes, it is very disgusting. The things that they would say and everything, but other than that, I really have no words to it other than I agree with you. I do agree with you in that sense, yes. But seriously though, tell me which song that was targeting the 12-year-old. Was it You Done Goofed? I think that might be it. Let me know if I'm right in the comments because I'm stumped. Okay. The fans behave like psycho cult followers. Some prime examples claiming the music has mystical life-saving powers, though it's really a fucking bandwagon champion or a band catchphrase. They have no life, dreams, ambitions, or hobbies outside of kissing Dobby's ass. They state the band validates their existence. This is turn means they are mentally probably means like true means they are mentally ill. Just trying to read this, but alrighty then. Not all the fans are the same. As I said before, not all the fans are the same. So yes, some of them are going to act like psychopathic fucking serial killer cult leaders. All that, okay? Yes, some fans are going to act like that, but not all of them, such as, prime example, me. Not a prime example. I know plenty of other blown dance floor likers that do not go psychopathic, kill, murder, rawr. You get my point. But yes, there are fans that do that. I've heard a lot of shit about that. It drives me insane. Because it's fans like that give the fans that aren't like that a bad name. And it's really irritating because I personally don't get involved in that sort of thing. If Blown Dance Floor is getting hate messages, I know chances are the big, huge Blown Dance Floor fans are gonna tear them to shreds. I don't need to put anything involved in it. I don't write any hate to anyone, really, unless they're being stupid, arrogant motherfuckers, and then in which case, I don't hate on them and tell them bad things. I simply try and educate a little bit, you know? Say what something really means or how I feel about a certain thing. Stating my opinion, they can state their opinion, I can state my opinion, and so I kind of do that a little bit, but without the whole violent thing, I'm gonna kick your ass, you're a stupid motherfucker, go kill yourself. I don't feel that there's any use for that. So it's quite irritating sometimes, but, bandwagon, fucking, they have no life, dreams, ambitions, or hobbies outside of kissing Dobby's ass. Okay, that is not exactly true. I draw. That's a hobby of mine. I'm trying to learn my guitar that I have. I'm trying to learn that. I don't really have much of a life either, in all truth. I'm going to an online school. I don't have a lot of social interactions, you know. I don't really have a lot of social interactions. I've been trying to, but this is a very small town. There's no way you're going to get any social interaction, especially when you live as far out of town as I do. I live like 5 miles outside of town, and you have to go that 5 miles to get into town to do anything. And my parents are very short on money, and so we can't really buy gas and stuff. And so we just barely have enough gas for them to get to work and back every day. We just barely have enough money to keep that active. But we don't have any time for me to do anything extra. Except on the weekends, sometimes we do go out a little bit if we can afford it. Like if they were paid that Friday, yeah, we can do that. But other than that, if we haven't been paid, then we can't go out. So, I would have a life. I do have dreams. I have a lot of dreams that I know are probably never going to come true, but I still hope. Some prime examples claiming music has mystical life-saving powers. I never claimed that. I realize some people have, but it can't be a legitimate fact unless you've done studies and shit like that, and proving that every Blow on Dance Floor fan believes that one thing, which is not gonna happen. I'm sorry, but I've never claimed that they have mystical life-saving abilities. That's not something I've claimed personally. I don't believe they do have life-saving abilities or whatever, life-saving, mystical life-saving powers. I don't believe that. I believe that if you claim a band saved your life, chances are the lyrics spoke to you and you decided against it, and then in which case it's still you that did it. You had the strength to decide against it, of course with the help of some lyrics, but you still were able to change your mind, and that's a good thing. So yes, and then Davi's not even my favorite. I'm more along the lines of prefer Jay. He's adorable. He's adorable as all fuck. So I don't like to kiss Davi's ass. I don't even try. Davi's cool and all, but Jay's fucking adorable. Okay. One fan shoved a hot curling iron up between a friend's leg because the friend was a hater back in 2009. Wait, what? Seriously though, what? That happened? Shit. Seriously though, fuck. Oh my god. That seriously happened? Oh my god. That is horrible. Why would you do something so violent to a friend just because they don't like your music? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? That doesn't make any sense at all. Damn, okay. Obviously, if they did that, they should not be listening to any more Blow on Dance Floor because they might get a little bit more psychopathic, because obviously they are very easily made to do things. I'm trying to think of the word for that. They're very easy to get to do things, I guess. That's my word for that. I know there's a word for it, but I can't. They're very sensible. Maybe that's the word for it. I don't know. I'm tired. I just woke up. I legitimately just woke up, and so, I can't think. Hating on the band automatically means we are bullies to each individual who likes them, according to the fans. That's greatly exaggerated. Saying I hate Botdf isn't equal to being mean to anyone on a personal level. I hate Blow on Dance Floor is not equal to saying you're fat and your mama a hoe. Okay, yes, that is true. Just by saying you hate the band does not make you a bad person. I understand if you don't like the band. I understand that. But if you are talking shit about the band, saying bad things about them, and cursing out their fans, saying bad things about their fans, that's a different story. But if you are just simply stating that you don't like the band, then that does not make you a bully. It simply makes it's your opinion. You personally don't like them, so we can't do much about that because it's your personal opinion and you don't like them, and so, okay, that's cool. You don't like them, but I do. So let's just make it a truce, you know? You don't talk shit about my music. I won't talk shit about you or your music, you know? I don't even know what music you like, but, you know, I think everybody's kind of needs to make a truce as long as, like, I won't talk shit about you if you don't talk shit about me. That's basically how this world should work, but instead people decide, oh, this person ain't never done nothing to me, but I'm gonna call this motherfucker a faggot and I'm gonna tell him to go kill himself. For no fucking reason. That is a little bit irritating, and I think you need to have more of a reason than just you don't like how the person looks, acts, or their likes or dislikes. So yes. And then now we have the final one, number 9. Yeah, I did that. Alrighty then. In case you can't tell, I'm sitting on a floor. Just thought I should put that out there. This floor is uncomfortable. It's hurting. The ass I don't have. It's painful. It's hurting my bone. Alrighty then. One 13-year-old fan was tossed in the public forums for getting merchandise from eBay. There was talk about how her money wasn't going directly to the band, and everyone was hating on her, calling her a whore and wishing her death. Nobody knows what became of her. What the fuck? Okay, if that seriously happened, I think we need to get a control of the younger fan base. Like, seriously. 13 years old. I buy shit off of eBay from the band. I buy shit off of eBay for everything. Okay. It's cheaper. Have you looked at the prices from the actual website? My dear God, I wouldn't have that much money in a fucking year. I'm not even fucking joking on that. Like, if I wanted to buy, I understand. I want to make the money be able to go towards the band as well. But if you don't got the money to do that, how the fuck else are you gonna get the fucking merchandise from it? Hell, going to Hot Topic is cheaper than going on the motherfucking website. Let that sink in. Alrighty then. That was the last one, and so, alright, I think I did a personally good opinion, I guess. I don't know, but, no hate towards that girl, no hate towards anyone who does not like Blown on the Dance Floor. If you do not like Blown on the Dance Floor, that's cool, that's fine by me, but don't like hate on the people that do like them, and don't compare one fan to another, and don't think that just because you endured a fan that was crazy, psychopathic, cult-like, don't automatically assume that another fan is going to be the same exact way. Alright? So, that's all for today. Love you, my lovely, lovely, lovelies. Peace, skis. Have a fabulous day.